On a rainy night, a family living on the outskirts of a small town invited their long-lost son, who had returned after many years, back into their home. However, the strange glimmer in the young man's eyes and his silent demeanor unsettled the family. That night, disturbed by their son's peculiar behavior, the family decided to question him. However, they couldn't find him. All they noticed was an open window in his room and a dense fog outside. Determined to find him, they ventured into the mysterious forest that surrounded the town. In the forest, the lights of an old cabin were visible. The family hurried towards it. Upon opening the door, they didn't find their son inside, but a photograph hanging on the wall shocked them. The photo depicted their missing son posing alongside another town resident who had disappeared a century ago. Behind the photo, they found a note. "Meet me in the City of Shadows." Upon examining the note, the family pondered over the term City of Shadows. Old town folktales had spoken of a mysterious place referred to as the City of Shadows. However, these stories were generally considered mere tales told by the elderly to children. Determined to find their missing son, the family continued deeper into the forest. As they progressed, they noticed the fog becoming denser. Eventually, they came across a large black door adorned with peculiar symbols and markings. Opening the door revealed an old city map. The map showed an unknown section of the town marked as the City of Shadows. Determined to explore, the family entered this enigmatic city. In the City of Shadows, there were houses, streets, and squares, but everything was in shades of gray, and they encountered no living beings. During their exploration, they stumbled upon an old library where they found ancient manuscripts and journals detailing the town's history. One journal described the experiences of a town resident who had vanished a century ago. As the family read about their missing son's acquaintance with this individual, they grew increasingly horrified. The writings indicated that the City of Shadows was a realm inhabited not only by entities existing in darkness, but also a reflection of human fears and regrets. As they continued their search for their son in the City of Shadows, the family felt the atmosphere becoming increasingly oppressive. Although the streets were silent, eerie sounds and whispers echoed in the distance, intensifying their fear and anxiety. The journal entries they found in the library mentioned the fate of the old town resident who had ventured into the city's secrets only to disappear. As the family traced his footsteps towards the city center, they reached a grand monument in a central square. Beneath the statue of the city's founder, they discovered a letter revealing that the City of Shadows was not just a realm of dark entities, but also a reflection of human fears and regrets. Following the direction indicated in the letter, they reached an ancient temple. Inside, they found a chamber containing an old talisman believed to contain the city's dark energies. To their horror, they also found their son, transformed and unrecognizable, under the influence of the city's malevolent forces. Their son, devoid of emotion, proclaimed, "There's no turning back," and began drawing them into the temple's depths. Despite their efforts to resist, the family was overwhelmed by the city's dark energies. In the end, trapped by the city's malevolent forces, the family faced a horrifying truth. The City of Shadows was not just a realm of dark entities, but also a reflection of human fears and regrets. The son they once knew was lost to them forever. Within the temple's depths, the family confronted the shadows of the town's old residents, trapped and dancing on the chamber walls. As they searched for a way to break the city's curse, their son became increasingly consumed by the darkness. Thinking they had found an exit, they entered another chamber only to confront an old priest and a series of dark talismans. The priest, attempting to lift the city's curse, warned the family of the consequences. However, desperate to save their son, they agreed to participate in the risky ritual. As the ritual began, the temple trembled, and the dark energies started to surge. The entire town witnessed the City of Shadows engulfing everything in darkness. With a final warning, the priest exclaimed, "The City of Shadows is everywhere now," and sacrificed himself. While the family mourned the loss of their son, the dark energies of the City of Shadows spread across the town. The town was forever shrouded in darkness, and the City of Shadows became a legend. Yet some still believe that the dark energies continue to reside within the forest and the temple.